Welcome to the Ready to Talk podcast with your boy DJ Cam West and my guy BGB the Grizz. Hopefully everybody can hear me clear tonight, man. Kind of got a little upgrade on the mic situation. I know the first few episodes are like, damn, it sound like Kim just fucking yelling at us and shit. So hopefully it does sound a little bit better tonight. But we do both got our mic sets going tonight and should have them for the rest of the time you be watching us and hopefully for the years to come of this podcast that you see the audio and visuals will just get better and better as they come. But again, welcome to the Ready to Talk podcast. We are live on Facebook and YouTube as well, two streaming platforms that I just love and adore. I don't care what anybody says about Facebook or YouTube. Um, Make sure you go like and subscribe to us on YouTube and make sure you go ahead and share the reels, comment on the reels. I know that a lot of people don't think that it helps, but the interaction on the reels help keep it in other people's timelines and things like that. So make sure that you definitely interact with us. And BGB, how you feeling today?
Man, I'm feeling great.
Yeah, I'm feeling better than I did yesterday. And then we also shot a show this morning, so that was pretty dope. Kind of knocking that out while we was out there and while I was out there in Austin this morning. Finishing up some business and things like that. It's pretty cool, man. This been doing. It's ready to talk again. I know a lot of people are probably like, what is this show basically about? Well, I mean, it's ready to talk. We're ready to talk, and what we do is simply we talk, and we talk about a lot of different things in here too. And the new thing we have is this link that you can click and make sure that you join the link. What's up, Irish Capone? I see you, my boy. Appreciate you joining in tonight. Click the link to join the conversation, man. You come in here, you won't immediately pop in on the conversation. You'll pop in on the stage on the side, and I'll bring you into the conversation. And you kind of just get in on the questions and little games that we have tonight, man. BGB, let them know how we kind of run things over here tonight and how we do things at Ready to Talk.
So, man, how we do things is it's pretty straight, simple. We're gonna talk about subjects and everything like that,
Yep.
and we're gonna have a good time, good conversation. We ain't with no drama, so you can save it for your mama. You
Go
know what I'm
bug.
saying? You can
Go bug.
feel free to jump in at any given time to give in your feedback, or if you want to share an experience you have with something that we're talking about, or if y'all notice that we're going to Google for information to make sure we're fact checking ourselves and you're more knowledgeable about the situation,
Right.
please feel free, jump in, educate us, because you know what I'm saying? Knowledge is power.
Definitely, definitely. We're getting into our first segment of the night, man. We got some NFL talk, man. Justin Fields traded to the Steelers. This is a crazy trade that I just had to talk about tonight. Had to start the show off right. Please let me know what y'all think, man. And it's crazy.
That's
We just
great.
talked about Russell just going over there. So these are two new quarterbacks in Steeler Nation. Never been there. You know what I'm saying? Never thought about being there. And now we got a situation. Justin Fields was a starter, right?
Yeah, but listen, it's probably the best thing that could have happened to Justin Fields
Okay.
because he was kind of falling off with the Bears. You know what I'm saying? He's already been traded once.
Yeah. Yeah.
Once they, so like him coming over under Mike Tomlin with Russell there to
Hmm.
kind of mentor him can help him get him back on track.
Right.
Because think about it, Russell is what I say the other day. He's
Yeah.
at that point in his career where he's a gentleman slash now he's a mentor for the younger guys in the league.
Right. Trust no excuses. Something about Russ gonna be a good mentor for him in 2025. I definitely feel like that. I feel like that. I feel like that.
You see what I'm saying?
And I feel like if he was to get hurt, that's a good backup. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely think he's gonna be a great mentor. Do I feel like what I think in my opinion is gonna happen is halfway through the season? Not trying to put any no negativity on Russ himself, but either he's gonna get hurt or Justin Fields just may simply beat him out of a position. And that may be something that's hard for all of us to hear or even see because considering, even the Super Bowl loss or whatever it may be, he still got there. He still had a great season that year. And I think a lot of us won't expect to see if Justin Fields takes over instead of Russ, towards the end of the season. He said pretty dope. All teams need good vets that can share the knowledge. You're right, Irish. Like you're definitely right. They all need some vets
You know what I'm
that can
saying?
share some knowledge.
But so like two ways it could play out, bro. And I wouldn't be really surprised if later in the season or you know what I'm saying, by the end of
Mm-hmm.
this year,
Yeah.
he is taking over the number one spot if he's a backup to Russell.
Mm-hmm.
Because I really see Russell. Russell's a team player, first off. I don't care what anybody says. He's always kind of like tried to put the team or tried to be a team player.
Uh-huh.
I understand that he really struggled and shit, but like looking back, like he always tried to be a team player and shit like that.
Right.
He may take the mentor role and then pass the torch because Justin need a little work. I ain't gonna lie to you, big dog. You
Yeah.
need a little
Yeah.
work. You do
Yeah.
need work because you be listen. You was fucking up until they said your job was on the line.
Say it again. Let me hear what you said.
He was fucking up until they said, "Hey, bro, your
For the
job on
people
the
in the
line,
back.
bro." Yeah,
What did he say? He said, my team the Raiders, so I'm not going to say shit about anybody else's team. All right, she was a fool. Trust no excuses said, yeah, the only thing bad about it is when Russ start playing bad, they going to start booing and start saying start Fields. It's going to be hella pressure to perform. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's going to be pressure on both sides of, the spectrum when it comes to Russell and Justin Fields. Because, like you said, when Russ start playing bad, they're going to be like, nah, cuz put Fields in. But then what you going to do when Fields start playing bad? So, hey, it's a win or lose situation either way you go. So I
either
definitely
way,
agree with that. I
either
definitely
way.
agree with that. And it's like we were just talking about how free agency's still open. There's still teams that need a quarterback. So maybe Justin Fields also feels the same way as we're thinking is he needs a mentor. He needs somebody to properly
well,
get him into the right fitting in the right setting.
well, the bird has the word said that Pickett is now looking for a place to go.
Uh, yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
bye, Kenny. You know what I'm saying? Bye.
Well,
Deuces, Kenny. Well,
where you think he going?
fuck if I know. Hey,
Yeah,
but
you called Russ now. You said you think Russ was going to the Steelers, and you
so
was right.
look, so look. Kenny's gonna have to go somewhere that he's gonna fit in, mobile quarterback type shit. Hey, he could probably go to Jacksonville.
Right, right.
I mean, they fucking got Matt Jones. I don't really see. Yeah, Pickett would probably do good down there in Jacksonville. A lot of speed since Sunshine leaving this shit.
Washington got a quarterback. Washington got a quarterback. If they don't, I think that's
Yeah, yeah, that Henny dude, Chad Henny, or some shit like that.
man, that nigga ain't about to do nothing. Look, Dan Quinn need a good quarterback, and I think Pickett could go over there and turn something up, man. What did he say? I already said Future finna go to all their home games. He talking about he gonna do a music video in the Fields jersey. He said he went to the Eagles. Oh, so it says Pickett went to the Eagles. That's what Trust No
Okay,
Caesar said.
okay, bet.
Okay. See, I haven't kept up on Pickett on anything really. The only thing I did see, my boy, Devin White signed a 1-year deal with the Eagles this year, straight out of the Tampa Buccaneers. And
Mm.
that's somebody I know personally. We friends on Facebook and everything. So shout out my boy Devin, man. He been getting it in and putting his shine on for the last few years. So man, get that in, get that bag, man. Get into our next segment of the night. We're gonna talk about some music. You know what I'm saying? What are you thinking? Albums or mixtapes? What do we really need more? When it comes down to it in this rap game, man, what's gonna make you you? Is it gonna be the mixtapes or is it gonna be the albums? What do we remember our greatest artists from?
So listen, greatest artists thing about they was mixtapes, but it's a different time, bro. Motherfuckers is getting sued for doing some of them mixtapes
Okay.
now.
Okay.
EPs, bro.
Yeah.
EPs.
Right. Right. So you think
EPs.
shorter projects? See, so what I'm getting more to is I'm getting more to the sale thing. So I remember growing up seeing Future, DS1, DS2, and it's like I said DS1. Am I saying that right? Yeah. Dirty Sprite. And so I remember seeing all those and it's kind of being more of like, dang, it was free. And it was easy to get to, you know what I'm saying? And nowadays, unless you have a streaming platform like a Spotify, Apple Music, you know what I'm saying? You kind of have to go buy it and kind of go like really search for it and then go through these ads. And so I guess what I'm getting more to is the accessibility that we have to music rather than what we did back then.
Yeah, so like listen, I fuck with Irish over here. So Cam, you asked me once upon a time, hey, bro,
Yeah,
one of your songs kind of long because they're
yeah,
about 3 minutes to 3.5 minutes, sometimes 4 minutes long.
right,
And every time I drop a project, it's normally 8, 9, 10 to 14 songs and shit.
right, right, right,
Like Iris said, albums. I feel like albums are more of an actual piece of art. That's the reason why my shit is long, and that's why I actually drop albums versus EPs and everything else, and it takes so long for me to drop shit. Is because it's a fucking piece of art. So I'm working on that piece, that masterpiece. You know what I'm saying?
right,
I
right.
fuck with what Irish is saying.
He said, I feel like mixtapes is the leftovers or beats you can't use. Albums like the whole painting. Okay,
Yeah,
I agree with that.
yeah.
But what I don't agree with a little bit, Irish, I don't think it's not what you can't use. I think it's more or less what you didn't feel was useful for that project. I don't think it's not that you
That
couldn't
way,
use it. You know, it wasn't like, oh, it was trash or anything. I think it's just it wasn't meant for that project that
or
you
you
were
wasn't
really putting
feeling
in.
it, or
You know
you
what I'm
didn't,
saying? It was just
or you
something
didn't,
that you like, but it didn't feel like an album, like you said. It didn't feel like it was part of the picture,
or you didn't own it, or you couldn't be able
the
to access
painting.
all the rights.
That too, and that's another thing I feel like mixtapes helped out a lot back then was. So a lot of those songs had samples and things like that that we liked that
Hmm.
we would have never heard of unless it was the mixtape. You know, we had my mixtapes, we had Spinrilla, um, we had live mixtapes.
Hmm.
I feel like I'm missing a huge one, and I don't want nobody to hiccup on me. But if I'm missing one, just let me know. But we had a lot of different like mixtapes.coms that we could go to and get these different, projects. So, man, let me know what y'all think in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you like, subscribe on YouTube as well, man. We've been talking, ready to talk. We got some more to talk about tonight. Appreciate Irish Capone in here. Appreciate Trust No Excuses, man. They've been letting us know how they feel. Again, you can let us know how you feel as well in the comments. You can also click the link to join the conversation. Again, you won't instantly pop up. We'll also just kind of have you to the side, and then we'll pop you up. It says, Trust No Excuses says, in today's world, it's best to split that album up into EPs.
And that's why I
That's a
said,
good point, too. That's
and
a
that's
very good point.
and
Yeah.
that's why I said at the beginning, EPs, because in today's world, everybody got kind of like a short attention span, so it's kind of
Right.
hard.
Right.
It's hard to hold somebody there for 14 songs, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, yeah. Yeah. Again, I feel like, you know how he said split it up into EPs, giving people something to wait on too. You know what I'm saying? You
Mhm.
give them just a little, and then it's like, dang, I want more. You know, you give them that little Drake effect, I call it. It's kind of more or less, that kind of works in your favor. Trust No Excuses says, I'm gonna join one day. I can't right now. Are you all good, brother? You all good? We always live. You know what I'm saying? These are not scheduled. These are random dates, man. We just always, whenever we ready to talk, we kind of get in.
This
What he said,
literally,
Irish said, people definitely got short attention spans, bro. That's exactly what I'm about to get into too. It's just you got to be able to catch somebody's attention and then not just catch it, but keep it. Because you can catch people's attention and then lose it like quick. I've had it happen on many songs. I was like, okay, okay. And then I was like, yeah, didn't turn out how I thought it was going to end out, but the song was cool. So I think, yeah, again, you have to definitely keep people's attention span. Anything else you want to say on that real quick, BGB, albums or mixtapes? I think you kind of said it. You
yeah,
fucking with the albums. You ready to get the whole masterpiece out.
yeah, but smart marketing, you know what I'm saying, and everything else, EPs is really the way to go.
Right, right,
Small albums, little projects, good good singles that you can drop two or three on a nice little
right,
EP.
right, right.
Ship that shit out, dudes. The music videos for those two or three songs. Put and market the fuck out of it, bro. Don't stop
Yeah,
with just the video. Quote, don't stop with just the video.
gotta
Content
push it.
that
Gotta
shit
push it.
out.
Gotta push it, man. Gotta push it. Man, get into our next segment tonight. Has technology killed playing outside for a lot of the youth?
Mm, yeah, that part.
This is a good one. Hold on, real quick. Tristan Skeezers on our last topic. He says singles and EPs really the way to go until you get a following. I like that.
Right.
Irish Capone said I just did 8 songs last week, and every one of those songs less than 2 minutes. I'll even do that with making beats, yes, or making beats now to try to add something to keep listening every 20 to 30 seconds. That's cool, yeah. Ear candy is a big thing. That's what I like to call that type of stuff, ear candy. But yes, getting back into our next topic, has technology killed playing outside for our kids? Irish Capone said yes, all exclamation marks.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna let BGB go ahead and take this one off and let him explain first his
Man,
opinions.
man, I know it is, bro. Like shit, I can't. Everywhere you go, you see a kid with a phone, tablet, Nintendo
Right.
Switch, walking around, PlayStation Go. Like,
Yeah.
goddamn, bro, do y'all not put this fucking shit down for 10 seconds and grab a damn fishing pole or some shit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, nah, man, but like, shit, my stepson, I'll be trying to get him off that VR, bro, for real. Like,
Mm-hmm.
man,
Mm-hmm.
hey, you can help me mow this fucking yard. How about that?
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's like, I'm mowing the yard virtually, though.
Man, Irish Capone told me I used to go home, knock out the homework, and go hoop or something. Now I look outside and nobody out, maybe 3 or 4 kids. I don't see any kids outside around here. And I don't. I would rephrase it.
A lot.
I don't think
Everything.
technology has killed playing outside. I think just video games, only
Man,
strictly video games, have killed playing outside because technology in itself is going to be around. TVs and everything have been around since they started making black and white color.
nah,
But
bro, no,
trust me,
nah,
skis just talking about facts. Dribble guys on 2K but can't dribble in real life.
hey, but I ain't gonna say that, man,
That's
because
funny.
I know some kids, bro, that can break down your motherfucking computer and rebuild that bitch and make it better, and then do some other shit, and then not have
Yeah,
anything to do with like video games. Just the fact that they just fucking around with some technology shit and get to experiment with some shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't have to be outside picking up a tree to see what's growing up underneath it no more. And it's like, man, get y'all's fucking asses out in some sun and go get burnt.
Look, and see that's bro. I'll be honest. I was a victim of not playing
Hey,
outside a lot as a kid. Okay,
my fat
as
ass
a
was.
kid. Once I became like my preteens and teens, oh, I was outside them every day. I was outside balling, hooping, walking around, running, doing everything. But when it came time to like 6 to like 10, maybe 11, really 6 to like 12. That's hey, your boy was on PlayStation 2 playing GTA. I was playing bro, everything. And then I also grew up on like the throwback nostalgia games. Like I had an NES, you know what I'm saying? Like I had a GameCube. Like I had little things like you remember the little fucking GameCube disc? I had
Oh
about
yeah, bro, them bitches were little as
I had
fuck.
a I had a fucking little Bible, I called it, of like
Oh
50 of them
Jesus.
that I never played any like games really out of it because I didn't like most of them and they just kind of looked like some Zelda type, you know what I'm saying? But I did remember I had like Shrek and some other ones and stuff like that on my PlayStation 2. So I was like, man, I was lit as a kid, but again getting back at the topic, I don't think technology has killed it because we've always had technology when it comes down to it. But
I
I
don't
do
see.
think video games have killed it. And what's this new thing? The Oculus, the Vision Pros, and all that. The Irish Capone talking about that old school 007 so goaded, man. I was just playing GoldenEye on my Xbox last week, and I was just feeling like, oh, it didn't hit the same as it did back then, but it just still just like, oh, it's like I'm playing it. What he said, we had games as kids, but we were still outside. Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Oh yeah,
Y'all
we had dope ass
that's why I
games
said
back
I,
then,
I
bro.
fall victim to the people who weren't outside at the
But I
early,
was
early
still
age.
outside though. But I was still
Yeah.
outside, fam. Like, listen, fam.
Yeah. He's talking about boy, what Halo 007
Yeah.
NFL Street Death Jam. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That
But is it? But really, is the question: has it killed the youth, or has it killed the parents that are playing games now? Got to where they don't want to take their fucking kids outside to do shit like fishing, camping. Because dude, I remember used to go to White Padman, bro, and during camping season, that bitch be packed out. You can go
right.
down there any time of the year now, bro, and just pick a fucking spot you want to go camping there because ain't nobody down there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right. I think it's more or less it's a family thing too. Everybody has to kind of be willing to want to get out and do things. But then, like Ski said, some kids was just wanting to get out. Some kids just wanted to be outside. They got tired of playing the game, and they was like, "I'm gonna go outside for a little bit. I could play the game later." I was one of them kids. I ain't get tired of playing the game. Long as I had my ramen noodles, had my popcorn, and my Slim Jims, I was Gucci. And my Coke, my Coca Cola. I'm a big fan of Coca Cola. I love Coca-Cola. Hey, that's all I needed.
Hey man, you
Uh,
ever put peanuts in your Coca-Cola?
hey, I just did at work the other day, and somebody tried to talk about you.
That shit
You
go
you
hard.
you raised by some old heads. I was
Man,
like,
fuck what you talking about.
man,
This shit
what you
go
mean
hard as
old
hell.
heads? I feel like that's just a southern thing. That's just what
That
me
shit
and
go
all, even
hard.
my friends, we did it. Even in high school, we did it. So
Man,
I
still
thought that
do
was
that
just something
shit.
that everybody did.
I be at work on them hot ass days, on them
Yeah,
fucking hot days, boy.
yeah,
I'm quick.
feeling it.
I'll go grab some honey roasted peanuts and grab me a Coca
Ooh,
Cola
not
and
the
just
honey.
boy.
Irish Capone talking about, I think it's more the easier accessibility to tech in more places has helped kill the physical playing and stuff. Trust No Skis just said it's a lot of crazy people out here too. When my kids outside, I'm watching them. That's facts. That's big facts. Irish Capone
Yeah.
said, kill both, bro. I fall victim too. I'll get home off work and knock out some music projects and then jump on 2K. I've been trying to get more out and do something. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. And again, how Trust No Skis said, that's another big thing. It is not as safe as it used to be.
Yeah.
You remember when your parents, like, when I was about 11 and 12 and I started going and hanging at the little barbecues and stuff, and I would try to go in and play the game. My mom would say, boy, you better got them kids and go play and go act like you know what you doing here, because you're not finna sit up and do what you do at home. You finna get here
Mhm.
and mingle and that. And so again, too, we didn't have to worry about none of the neighbors or anybody driving by and trying to scoop somebody up. It wasn't heard of, it wasn't thought of in this area. Now you hear Amber Alerts and all these things going off. So yeah, safety definitely is a big part. Irish Capone said, "Def that too, bro. I'd be scared to let my kids outside without me. Folks be weird as fuck." Exactly,
Hey man,
exactly.
and you know what really pisses me off about some of them Amber Alerts is when the shit come from toxic relationships. Dude, dude came to pick up his kid for his dude
Yeah,
came picked up his kid for his weekend. He didn't give his baby mama no dick and no money. He gets 45 minutes down the road to his crib, and
yeah.
now he done kidnapped the fucking kids.
Oh
Like,
Lord.
but bro, there's really see
Yeah.
my wife, bro. You see, in a past life, she was a cop because we watch a lot of cop shit
Uh
apparently,
huh.
and a lot of murder shit.
Oh
By the
Lord.
way, hey, if anything ever happens to me, y'all, it was her.
It's
No,
like, it was
anyway, no, I'm just playing, y'all. She loved me.
he
Anyway,
not. We keep going. No,
but
I'm messing with you.
nah, she's a good little girl. Anyway, but she keeps me like watching a whole bunch of crazy shit, bro.
Yeah.
And while watching a whole bunch of crazy shit, you notice and learn a whole bunch of crazy ass shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
That's her
fucking
texting you right now, talking about you better stop talking shit about me. Look,
oh, no, it wasn't her. That was my
I'm
little
just messing with you. I just thought it was
shit.
funny how you started talking. There it was like do do do, like uh-oh.
No, that was your boy Mike Starr.
No, getting it too, man. Hey, but we ready to talk. Appreciate everybody that's here. Appreciate everybody that's been tuning in, even on the after shows. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people can't watch it right now in this moment, but I definitely appreciate everybody who's tuning in. Make sure you also go like and subscribe on YouTube. We're also live on there as well. Getting into
And
some more ready to talk though. Oh, go ahead. So you got something to
yeah, and this show is brought to you part by liquid marijuana, BGB's favorite drink. You know what I'm
say?
saying?
He loves that drink, man. He be trying to put everybody on
Hey,
it
listen,
everywhere he goes.
I'm probably gonna make me another one here in a minute. I'm gonna show y'all motherfuckers how to make this shit.
Oh Lord, oh Lord.
BGB,
Let's get into that right after trivia time. How about that?
hey, I may need it for
Yeah,
bro.
it's about that time, man. If you've been on the show, you know what it is. Trivia time. Uh, now this time we're gonna go ahead and do BGB for the last time, and then the next show we're gonna go ahead and let him go ahead and run some on me since I've been giving him
The
the work
business,
with it. Yeah,
the
he's done
business. He
three,
been
so
giving me
I'll
the business.
I'll knock out my next three after his. But getting into trivia time,
Hey,
man.
but
You ready?
I've only
And
missed.
y'all don't be cheating in the comments because BGB can see the comments. Don't be cheating trying to help him out. Okay. I appreciate y'all, and I know y'all want to participate, but we'll have a game where everybody can participate in the comments. But for right now, just kind of watch, enjoy, and see if you know at home what you think it is. Try to play, with yourself and see if you know. Beginning to the first question tonight. You ready?
Let's go.
All right. All right. First trivia question of the night. What is celebrated on February 2nd and is also a film?
Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day. Okay, is that your final answer? You're gonna lock that one in.
Man, was Bill Murray a fucking Ghostbuster or what? Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and let you get that one, man. All right, you got the first one, 1 out of 1.
Shout out
And
Bill
remember,
Murray.
this morning you did terrible. This morning you did terrible, man. Two
Two
out of
out of
fucking
five.
yeah. So 2 out of 4. We
Two
do
out.
6 questions. So yeah, you got 2 out of 4, and bruh, not near as good as you did on the first one. You're 5 out of 6. All right, get into our next question. What's the most popular drink in the world that is not alcohol?
Water.
Excuse me. You said water.
Yeah.
Explain it to me. Why do you think water is?
Everybody drinking that shit.
He's thinking everybody drinking that shit. All right, so is that your final answer? You locking it in?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you you're wrong, my boy.
Yeah, I already
The
knew I was.
correct answer is coffee. Like, man, I could have knew that one. All right, getting into some nostalgia with this next question, getting into the little throwback. What was the first toy to be advertised on television?
The first toy advertised on television.
First toy advertised on television. That nigga Trezor just said, "What? Coffee? Wow. I know, right? Hey, if you don't believe me, look it up. Look it up. This is all factual things."
The first toy ever advertised on television.
He said, "Man, coffee got water in it."
Man, so why do I have a feeling it was either a fucking wagon or a bike?
A wagon or a bike?
Either that or a
First
fucking
toy. The first toy. So okay, let me give you a little hint. This toy is also featured in a movie. That's all I'm gonna give you. I'm not telling you anything else. This toy is also featured in another movie that's a big movie.
Oh, Raggedy
It's a
Ann dolls.
franchisable type
Raggedy
of-
Ann dolls. Raggedy Ann dolls.
That's all I'm gonna give you though. That's literally it because I feel like I'm giving it to you.
Raggedy Ann dolls.
Raggedy Ann dolls. That's your final answer.
Or those yeah. Dolls.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know you're incorrect, my boy. And it was actually Mr. Potato Head.
Go ahead.
That's why I said it was a toy that's in a movie that's a franchisable movie, Toy Story. So
well, I was trying to think about when television was coming around, what toys were popular back then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Mike, don't get in here trying to cheat. Talking about G.I. Joe. I just told everybody keep the comments to yourself. We will have a game for everybody. And you was wrong anyway.
Hey, he would be the one to know.
They still on that coffee, bro. They are mad about that coffee. They like,
I told you.
He said coffee is water. Yeah, he said coffee is water.
Yo.
Yeah. And then look, Ski's talking about you need water to make any drink, which is really
tell
right.
Him again. Tell him again.
Water is the base.
You fucking hear me?
All right,
you gotta boil that bitch 390 degrees.
Real talk. So far, you're 1 for 3. Starting off shaky. Let's see if you can get it back on these last 3 right here. Get into our next one. What's the hardest rock?
We talking music or rock?
Oh yeah, like what's the hardest rock like that you would like, you know? He like, what's the hardest rock?
Is tungsten a rock or a metal? Probably a metal.
Is what?
I'm trying to think of all my rocks here, guy. Probably bedrock. Fuck it.
Bedrock?
Yeah, sure.
Fucking Flintstone looking ass. Is that your final answer? You gonna lock it in?
Fuck it, yeah.
All right. Sad to say, my boy. He talking about right. Trellisky is talking about right Batman, right? Yeah. Hey, that's a big ass fucking rocks out there. The right answer is a diamond.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I was talking about Chris Rock's head.
I
Y'all
didn't
just
know.
going crazy,
I didn't
dog.
know if they considered diamonds rocks or stones. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
gems,
yeah.
like a gem or some shit. So
Of course, of course,
otherwise, I
man.
would have said diamonds. So you know what I'm saying?
So
It is
far, you're
what.
still 1 for 4. We only got one right. Let's see if we can get in. I think you'll get these last two right. I think these
Yeah.
are going to be some good ones for you. All right. What was the birth name of boxing legend Muhammad Ali?
Cassius fucking Clay. My bad, Cassius Clay.
Okay, yeah, you're correct on that one. I just had to see it.
Hey,
I
hold
had to
up.
make sure you was on point.
Hey,
You would have
forgive
went,
me. Hey, forgive me, champ. For anybody don't know, he did not like that name. He considered it a slave name. He
Okay.
hated that
Okay.
fucking
See,
name.
I don't know too much about him, so I would have to definitely check in. But I did know that he was like, "That's easy, LOL." You know, I feel like he'll get that one. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about my man. Come on.
That's
All
my
right.
boy.
So you're 2 out of 5. We on our last question. I mean, 2 out of 4 on our last question. Which U.S. president is featured on the $2 bill?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh, we might got him, y'all. He was gonna go
Damn.
3 for 3, and it looks like he might
Damn.
be leaving tonight.
So I haven't
Two,
seen.
2 or 3. I said 2 to 4 earlier. It's 2 to 3.
Thinking.
While we wait, Irish talking about went to jail for them trying to draft him in the military. He wouldn't answer to that name. I
Yo,
didn't know that either.
yo.
I didn't know that either. That's crazy.
My
If y'all
name
know
is.
any more facts about Muhammad, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Let me know anything that anybody knows crazy or even just that everybody should know type facts. Just let me know.
In
But
fact,
time's up. Let me know what U.S. president is on the $2 bill.
yo, we're gonna go with.
He talking about Biden with his eyes squinting.
we can go with Sky Adams or some shit like that.
Scott
Sky
Adams.
Adams.
Okay, you gonna lock that in?
Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Thomas
Sorry, my
Adams.
boy. We're gonna end the night. Look like on 2 out of 4, you got that one wrong as well. The U.S. president featured on the $2 bill is Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas fucking. And I was gonna say Thomas fucking Jefferson too. God damn.
Michael's talking about Andrew. Now we all know what
On the
fucking
20.
bill Andrew is on.
That's on.
You better stop. Trust no skeezers just laughed at you. Oh, he laughed at the talking about the eyes squinting. I thought he was just laughing in general. I was talking about my boy say Scott Adams? Question mark? Question. Hey, that's why I was like Scott Adams.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
lock
Fuck
it
it.
in. Lock it
Fuck
in.
it. He wasn't even a president, I don't think.
And
He was
look,
one of them motherfuckers that was around. He's one of
I
them
don't
bitches
even
that
know who
was
Scott Adams is. It sounds like he could be a president. Yeah.
around.
Man, that's trivia
Fucking.
time with us, man. Appreciate everybody joining
Fucking.
in on that. I know that's a fun segment of mine. I like playing, and I'm looking forward to see the 6 trivia questions I get on the next episode. So let's see
Burner.
if I know anything. Getting into some more talk before we get into a little more talking here. Make sure again we're streaming here on Facebook and on YouTube as well. Like and subscribe. We have some shorts on YouTube that are going live. We have reels. Every episode that we do has reels coming out with it about some of the popular topics that we talk inside the episode. So make sure that you go comment, share those. He talking about where my beer. I was talking about I fucks with y'all, bro, man. We appreciate you coming through and definitely tapping in. Trying to give more different spectrum of just music all the time, and just trying to just give a platform for everybody to just kind of talk and vent and conversate. He said, bro, I'm gonna have to be a guest with y'all one day. I like this shit. You can hop on right now if you wanted to, and I understand if you can't. But again, it also says at the top of our little overlay right there in the right corner, you can click the link to join the conversation. That link that's pinned right there in the conversation, I'm sure if you ever hop in, you're going to click it and be like, what in the world? Yes, it brings you full access to becoming a guest on the show straight from your phone. You don't have to have no crazy setup. You literally can just click in, join, add your name straight from your phone, and you're here, you're live with us. So again, appreciate everybody that's here. Get into some more talk, man. Wifey material versus
Yeah.
then and now.
Yeah.
Now this is
Let's
one
talk
that you
about it.
came up with, man.
Hell yeah. Let's talk about it.
Let me start off if you don't mind, because I
Go
feel
ahead.
like wifey material now is all up to the individual. Okay, and let me restate that and clarify what I mean by that. It is all up to the individual what wifey material is. Because again, so we have, hear me out real quick. We all have preferences, right? We all have our own taste. We have our own like. Okay. So if we have our own taste, our own like, we would be a fool to say this is the criteria that every woman has to meet in order to be wifey material. So I'm gonna use the phrase to each his own. And no matter what type of situation you're in, everybody's situation is different. Every person is different. And so for me to try to say wife material then versus now, it's just, I think back then it was, you had a standard. You had to be A, B, C, D, and add EFG. You know what I'm saying? You had to be everything in between. And if you weren't, it was kind of like you were stated as not wife material. But this is what, 22nd century at this point, damn near. And we're he said it's another myth. He said, bro, he said, yeah. Mike talking about it's another myth. What you mean
Yeah.
by it's another myth? I think again, like I'm saying, it's all up to the individual. Keep it short and sweet because everybody has a preference. Everybody knows what they like and what they don't like. So once you start looking at wifey material, you'll say, okay, these are the things I can take. These are the things I can't take. And knowing that there's going to be a lot of things that you can't take. You may not like a lot of things about this person, but there are good qualities in this person that lead you to still be like, this is wifey material for you. You know what I'm saying? Irish talking about, I just want my wifey to be a thinking woman with her own opinion, have a job, doesn't go out every night, and a bonus. I love my women, natural, but that's more of an outside. See what you just said, my boy? Preferences. You got a taste, you got a style, which nothing's wrong with that. Nothing's wrong with having a taste, nothing's wrong with having a preference, a style, anything of that nature. I don't want you to think I'm trying to say that to be like, oh, well, that's no. I mean, it is true though. You all have a taste, so when it comes down to it, you know what is wifey material or husband material, hubby material, whatever it may be. But I've done my spiel. BGB, I'm gonna let you take it away because I know this was your topic. I just kind of I had that on my mind
Yeah.
ever since you said it. I was like, oh, that's a great question.
Yeah, because like I watched some people in some great relationships fall just because one of their friends said there was wasn't husband wife material, and then it planted a bug, and once that shit planted a bug, it just spread like a wild fucking fire
Right.
and just caused a lot of doubts. And once those doubts got worse, it just, you know what I'm saying? So definitely to each their own. But back then, man, like looking at your grandma and stuff like that, I feel like she kind of set up kind of like a role model of what you should look for in a wife whenever you're ready to settle down, do your family. Because
Right.
think about grandma, hold it down, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So why would you not want a wife to be like hold it down, be able to cook? You know what I'm saying? Be able to
Hmm.
clean, be able to help you around the house and shit like that. If you're doing the work, you know what I'm saying? If you're always gone, if you got a job to where you're always on the road and shit like
Yeah.
that, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody that don't mind doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm not saying get in there and make me a sandwich because I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, I feel like a lot of women feel like just because they're not sucking another dick, that's all it takes to be wifey material, and it's really not. Uh,
Yeah.
every man wants peace. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? We don't want to feel like we're a burden in anybody's life. So if you're one of those women that's constantly complaining about shit,
Hmm.
it's, smoke a blunt,
That's it.
chill.
Take a chill pill.
You know what
Take
I'm
a chill.
saying? We fight the world as being on a daily basis. Like we get
Yeah.
rejected from our dreams and our goals all the time. Like this weekend was kind of felt like a little bust for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Could look at it as a rejection, or it was just an opportunity that didn't go well. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So you have to look at dudes the same way with that shit we got to deal with every day. And if you claim that you're ours, you're the last person we should have to fight with.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
I
Last
like how you put that. Yeah.
last person we should have to go to war with.
Yeah.
Because I imagine when shit hits the fan, like here recently, some shit hit the fan.
Hmm.
I ain't gonna disclose too much. And I caught myself starting to feel like I need to go back to doing old me shit, which ain't good for nobody, bro.
Yeah,
And
not at all.
my wife picked me up, bro, and was all like, nah, you've been doing way too well to go backwards. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
so we got this shit. We gonna figure it out, and we figure it out. And man, a lot of guys ain't blessed like that to have their woman picking up their shield and sharpen their sword for them and say, "Hey, we're not done fighting yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Mm-hmm.
going nowhere. I'm 10 toes deep with you.
Right.
It's gonna take hell and high waters to fucking separate us."
Mm-hmm.
That's what I see as wife material. Somebody that's gonna hold you down. Cause man, you could have the baddest bitch
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
What's she gonna look like when she have a kid or two or three? What's she gonna look like 20 years from now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Looks fade away, man. You gotta have
Yeah.
somebody that's gonna be able to have conversations with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Irish Capone talking about real shit. BGB. I want a teammate. Really, it's called a partnership for real. He said, "I've been single for a minute though, so my opinion's probably not great."
Hey man,
Mike talking about what the fuck is this man here? He's
hey,
feeding some facts, Mike, and I like what
yeah,
he's touching on. Again, you got to be able to love someone through the future. You can't just love someone for the here and the now. You got to be able to really grow, build. Because you're right, it's not going to be pretty, and every conversation is not going to be rainbows and roses. It's not. But again, you have to figure out what works for you, what
yep.
doesn't work for you. And getting back on topic, because I always say getting back on topic, so I don't think you ever got off topic. If I ever tell y'all get back on topic, don't I just that's something I like to say.
Yeah, I'm
Just
long
getting back
winded,
to
so
the
I
wifey
know.
material, so most people be like, "Damn, they kind of really went deep into that." We were talking about wifey material then versus now. It's basically what he says, stating you got to be able to love somebody for them. You got to be able to know what you like and what you don't like. If you don't like that person, that means you don't like something that they're doing, and it's multiple things, and it's a problem. That means you just don't like them for them, and that's okay. Some
Yeah,
people you don't like for them. You could just be friends with them and say, "Yep, that's why we can't be together. It's because I didn't like this, that, and the third, but we can still be cool." So again, I liked everything you said. I liked how you put it. Irish Capone said, "Big thing is we can never go to sleep mad at each other. Put that pride to the side and be able to apologize." Well, I seen
that's
this
it.
post that Boosie did an interview. He said, she can't go to sleep mad. I'm talking about, yeah, come here, rub your toes on my toes. Come, yeah, put your butt on my butt. Stop being all mad." Like, I was
Yeah,
like, but that's facts though. I mean, that's the same type of energy that I tried to give off. Is like, yeah, we're
yeah, because
upset,
you
but
wake
there's
up mad.
and another thing that I try to tell my people and everything, not just in relationships, but my homeboys and things. I'm like, man, bills still have to be paid. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And jobs still have to be worked in order. So all these things that we're going through, we have to be able to just say, hey, okay, take it with a grain of salt, take it to the chin, you know what I'm saying, and then keep on pushing. Because it's just a little road bump. It's not nothing that's gonna end your life. It's not world ending. You know what I'm saying? So definitely just always kind of stay in there and just juke it out a little bit, especially when you do have the hard. I feel like the tough conversations are the conversations that are the ones that are needed, but are not the ones that are always wanted. You know what I'm saying? And they build healthy relationships. You know what I'm saying? They build very healthy relationships when you can have conversations that you felt like you didn't really want to have. You know what I'm saying? You didn't want to talk about this. You didn't want to be open, honest about certain things, and being open and honest, talking about those hard things that you think your significant other may not want to hear is maybe what they need to hear, and maybe what you need to
Man.
say. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, and something else on this subject. Don't ever marry a woman that you can't be vulnerable to and it stay between y'all.
Right.
Period. Point
Right.
blank. I get like one thing I really hate seeing in social media is all that you can't open up to your woman, you can't be vulnerable, you can't
Yeah.
listen. That's a fucking lie. That's
Mm-hmm.
because those women don't want to put up with what you got going on because they want to be catered to and shit like that.
Right.
You have to be able to let somebody know what's going on.
Yeah.
Because at any given second, man, somebody could crash out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And if the person that you're fucking laying with
Yeah.
can't keep you from crashing out,
Mm-hmm.
you chose the wrong one.
Yeah.
You should be able to be completely open because 9 out of 10 times
Mm-hmm.
when she don't have her homegirl to go crying to, she
Yeah.
ain't got one of her family members to go crying to.
Mm-hmm.
Who she come crying to?
Come on, man. Preach. Preach. They going crazy in the comments, man. Mike talking about it takes two emotionally mature individuals. Iris said the realest relationships takes the most work and sticking with it if you really love that person. Casey Hewitt said facts. Iris also said, on God, my second or third date with a girl, we watching a sad movie, so I can see how you react when I start pouring from my eyes.
Hey, I got a movie for you to watch. It's called. It has Robin Williams in it. It's called What Dreams May Come. One of my favorite movies he did, bro. It's a soul. It's about soulmates and going to hell to retrieve one. Yeah,
Okay, okay,
yeah.
okay, okay. What
Has
dreams? What's it called? Dreams.
What Dreams May Come. It has
What
Cuba
dreams make
Gooding
come?
Jr. Yeah, it
Send
has
it
my
to
boy.
me in the inbox. Send it to me in the inbox for sure, for sure, for sure. I love looking at new movies and older movies too. I like those, like Field of Dreams type movies. I love them that era of movies. I just like that. Getting into some more talk. Ready to talk. Getting into our last segment of the night. Actually, appreciate everybody that's been tuning in. Again, real quick, like and subscribe on YouTube again, and share all the posts that you see, reels and everything. Irish Capone talking about, I've heard of that. That sounds pretty dope. I'm the only one who haven't heard of it. But again, getting into our last segment, can you forgive someone who steals from you?
Yeah,
My boy said, yeah. How so?
I forgive people for stealing from me all the time. Just because I forgive you don't mean I had to fuck with you or act like you exist.
Yeah.
I can literally forgive you so my conscience is clear, delete you out of like, hey man, do a little snake bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta move around, bro.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Hey man, I'm doing this with so and so. Hey man, that's cool with you, bro.
Right.
I be careful. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Wish y'all the best. Move around, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So yeah, you can forgive somebody who steals from you. Cause think about it, bro. Why why waste the energy being pent up angry about it?
Yeah.
What's done is done, bro. And
Right.
so what you gonna whoop his ass, bro? You gonna beat him? You gonna shoot
Mm.
him? You gonna kill him? You gonna go do that
Yeah.
time? You gonna
Yeah.
go catch that motherfucking needle? You gonna
Right.
go give up years of your motherfucking life for some shit that you can probably replace in 3 months?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like the dude got you. Cool. You fucking got me, little bitch. You
Well,
don't
I'm
get
gonna
the
go ahead
fuck
and say
out
I don't think I'm gonna forgive anybody because I'm not gonna play the whole "oh we beefing" and when I see you it's on site. It's not even that type of energy. I don't forgive you. I don't trust you. And anytime I see you or anybody speaks of your name, I'm not gonna sit there and talk dirty because again, that's not even my character either. But I'll definitely let them know my situation with you and what happened and what I don't trust about you. And I don't forgive a lot of times only because when I hear the whole saying, "Oh, I forgive, but I don't forget." Well, motherfucker, that mean you ain't forgiving shit because at the same time you ain't forgetting. You kind of letting it linger and have a little every time you see. It's like so. I just don't want that animosity on me. I don't even want to feel like that. I just want to let it be where it's at. You steal from me once, you're always gonna be a dirty hand motherfucker, and I just can't change out of that. That's just how I was raised. I don't like thieves. I've never been able to steal from anybody in my life. So at the same time, I'm trying to figure out why is these comments going crazy? Hold on. Michael was talking about shaking my head, damn Casey, in his dog movies next. Oh, yeller that. But y'all are still stuck on the movies, sad movies, and we is on a different topic. Okay. No, I'm messing with y'all. I like it though. I love seeing the
Oh
community
shit.
talk, bro. Like
They
that's
catching
something
up.
that's so big, bro. We're just ready to bro. Comments, y'all can be talking about whatever y'all want to while we talking. I could care less. I just love seeing people talking and venting and talking about vulnerable things and having fun talking about it. But he talking about that ignoring hurt folks way more than beating their ass. That's where he said shit forgive but never forget. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That it's more or less like I'm gonna be around and I'm gonna continue to do what I do. And at the same time, I feel like you losing that access from me and what I have going and what I do as a person, it's just like eh, you know what I'm saying. And I've had family members steal from me that I had to, you know what I'm saying. Like it's at the same time, it's a respect thing. If you could steal from me, you don't respect me. Cause you could ask me, especially if you family. You could ask me.
Oh
I know
yeah,
a lot of people don't think that it's all that's better said than done. No,
no,
just
it's
like you
not.
said, it's better said than done. You fucking right, it is. Yeah, just say it.
Look, don't lie to me about the situation. You need $100. Don't lie to me about the situation. Don't tell me like, hey man, I need to replace the tire on my car, bro. Like, can I borrow 100? You know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah,
I slide you this 100. The tire only costs 40. You put 20 in your gas tank, and then you went and blew the other 20 on a sack. You know what
right,
I'm saying? And then
right,
some beer.
right,
Like,
right.
bro, you. And then now you upset next week when I ask for my money back. Like, bro,
Right.
play with Jesus, not me.
Talking about play with Jesus, not me. And again, like I said, stealing is one of those things. I guess it would depend on y'all. Let me know what y'all think. I guess it would depend on the person. Okay, it's like how would you feel? Let me ask you if your
Oh,
mama stole from you. Yeah, that's deep. That's different
mm,
and deep. How would you feel personally if your mom stole from you? I know I'll be like, what? And I'll be shocked. I'd kind of be breathless. I'd be speechless. I wouldn't know what to say at first. I know I'd be angry, but I do think I would just act like it didn't happen and just, because it is mom. And if mom's stealing from me, maybe she really needed it.
yeah, but I'd still have a conversation with mom. Like, mom, I'm really upset. I feel like you had to do some shit I did back when I was 11 and 12 years old, and to go into
Right.
your wallet and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
understand what goes around comes around.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Beyonce said it best. Well, I was talking about I had to do it to one of my homeboys, did some foul shit. I didn't try to fight, just you excluded from anything we do. I go to the crib, pick up everybody but that one person to go to the club or studio
Yeah,
or whatever, and they look like a sad ass
this
puppy.
puppy. Yo.
Then he gonna say, "Mama, knuckle up. Just play and love your mama." Look, and if your mama see that, she gonna say, "We can knuckle up." Matter of fact, give me 20.
She gonna beat your ass with that skillet, boy. She gonna
We
come out
gonna
the
deworm you
motherfucker.
off the rip, but boy, big worm in here. But man,
Man,
we've been talking, we've been having some great conversations. Getting into some final thoughts of the night. BGB, I'm gonna let you go ahead and what Mike said. That's hard, but yeah, she's at least got a 3 foot pole.
mm,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna let BGB go ahead and get in here and give his final thoughts because we are at that stage of the show.
hey, so since we did touch on the mama thing at the end of it,
Yeah,
not to be the sad guy on the log, but I recently lost my mom. For anybody that didn't know, in 2020, and
yeah,
anybody that still has their mom, I strongly recommend, man, y'all try to get as much time as y'all can.
right.
It's a little bit different when they go, man. Uh, you know what I'm saying? So every chance you get, man, don't ever forget that you love her. Buy her a flower here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Go mow her yard. Let her know that you care, man. You're grateful for her being there and supporting you when no one else was. Because I saw a lot more success after my mom passed away, and her passing
Mm-hmm.
had a lot to do with my success. And
Right.
my biggest hurt is she's not here to see my success, even though I know she's here with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't get to hear that joy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Right.
So, but other than that, man, pick you a good fucking woman. Stop fucking and just having kids with every fucking woman that
Yeah.
you see. You see that another one of our soldiers done got trapped up. God damn it. What's his face? Who's having that damn that baby now with old girl? She done had like three. God damn.
I'm not sure. I know everybody having babies right now.
Man,
All the
shit.
celebrities having babies.
Fuck. Nah, she got like two baby daddies. One's like a basketball player. The other one
I'm not
is
even sure.
bruh. Look, hey, I'll find that article and send that to you. That's gonna be on the
Yeah,
next episode. But
man.
anyway, hey, you know what I'm saying?
We got a comment on Facebook. I mean on YouTube. The traditions come in on this sounds like Trumpy. Hey, traditions come on and sound like Trumpy nonsense. Talking about the college football.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, final thoughts, BGB. Anything else you got on there?
Hey Irish, my bad, bro. Hey, but you know what I'm saying? It wasn't your fault, bro. You know what I mean? They probably
Yeah.
lied to you and said they was on the pit. Oh no, I'm just fucking with you, dog. Don't take that serious.
We're getting into some final thoughts, man. We've been talking it up, chatting it up, man. Everybody's been in here again. Like, subscribe to the YouTube page. Tonight's episode consisted of some wifey material. We also had a chance to talk about Justin Fields getting traded to the Steelers. Gonna play backup right behind Russell Wilson. It looks like so. Gonna stay tuned in that, and man, make sure y'all tune into our sports segments. Our sports segments are pretty good. I like those, and I feel like we give some informational things in there. We were also tonight talking about some albums and mixtapes. Can't forget about that. That was a great conversation. Go back and look at that. And yeah, technology, has it killed everybody from playing outside? You know what I'm saying? Or just kids in general playing outside? And can you forgive someone who steals? To end the show. Oh, and can't forget, BGB did trash on trivia again. So let's see what I do next time on Ready to Talk. Again, appreciate everybody. At the bottom of the screen, you can see our Instagrams, and my Twitter's at the bottom as well. Anytime we go live, it's random. They're not, dated or anything like that. Irish, appreciate you coming in, man. And talking about death pullout game still weak, but he did say dope shit, y'all. Appreciate you coming in, man. You made it interesting. I love when we have some interactive comments and people doing things. This is only episode number 4. I know
Yeah.
it may seem like, man, these guys been pulling off doing their thing, but man, this is only episode 4, and we plan to do many, many, many more and have many more guests. Stay tuned to a lot of the guests. Also, we're getting ready to start filming Couch Talk. It's my one-on-one podcast series that I'm going to have coming out. It's not going to look like this. It's going to actually be 4K professional. You know what I'm saying?
The boy on the camera. You know
It's
what I'm
going to be on the
saying?
camera and lighting as well. So make sure y'all tune in. He'll be sponsoring that the whole time. Also got my boy Andre from Make 'em Say Cheese. Has some rolling trays and things like that that'll be showcased on there. So y'all make sure y'all come in. Appreciate everybody that's been tuning in. And yeah, we out.